Okay, hello. This video is recognizing G-perms and then the finger tricks for them. The algorithms will be in the description. So for this first G-perm, I don't know each G-perm individually, I just know the algorithms and the recognition. So this first G-perm, so let's go over the rules of G-perms really quick. Number one is the bar will always be on the right, the front, or the back, as long as you put the headlights on the left. So recognition will put headlights on the left, and that actually works for all four G-perms, because the algorithms can all start from this position. So after that, look at what your headlights is. For this, you kind of need to know what opposite colors are. So green opposite of blue, yellow opposite of white, red opposite of orange. You don't need to know the exact color scheme, you just need to know what's opposite of what. And you need to know H-perm or T-perm. This block, I'm going to call an H block because it is headlights with an opposite color in the center. If you have H block, it is one of the first two G-perms in the algorithm list. And it is recognized by a 1x2 on the right side. So the 1x2 will be on the right side, and there's two different positions it can be in. It can either be in the front or it can be in the back. If it is in the front, you will do the first algorithm, which looks like this with finger tricks. You would do the U prime and T at the same time, so that looks like this. Regrip, R2, regrip U prime, R, U prime, R prime, so on. And then you would do AUF, depending on what you had. Okay, so the next G-perm also has the H block, so headlights with an opposite, and then it's noticed by the 1x2 on the back. The finger tricks for this algorithm look like this. And that is the first two G-perms, which is recognized by the H block. So H blocks look like this, thanks to H-perm. Next up we have the A block G-perms, which will be the second two algorithms in the algorithm list. So all the algorithms will be in order of how I'm showing them, because it just makes sense. This G-perm in particular that I'm going to show you is my least favorite, only because the finger tricks can be really weird sometimes. It actually doesn't start from home grip for the specific algorithm, which is great. So basically, you're recognized by the A block, which is headlights without an opposite, and then the block will either be in the back or in the front. If the block is in the back like it is now, then you will do the third alg in the alg list, which looks like this. So you regrip to top grip. This is the part that makes it suck. And then you do R2, U prime, R, U prime, and then so on with the alg. Until it is solved. That U prime was AUF, so you don't have to do that. That actually won't be in the alg because AUF, but yeah. And then finally we have this G-perm, which is one of my favorites because of how fast it is despite the regrip at the start. It's actually a really good algorithm for practicing your finger tricks. So again, A block, which is headlights without an opposite, and the block is in the front for the 1x2. When recognizing G-perms, I would also suggest making sure there is no other blocks like this. So if there's a 2x2 block, then it's actually not G-perm. Hopefully you know that. Anyways, the algorithm finger tricks look like this. So regrip, and then it's pinch grip U into middle finger U with U prime like this, R, U prime, R2 rolled, and then that U prime D into back insertion, and then the D move with your right middle finger, and AUF with either your left index or your right index. And that is how you recognize and finger trick all 4 G perms.